You know, our next guest is a Grammy Award-winning recording artist, but most recently you might know him as one of the contestants on Dancing with the Stars. Joining us now is recording artist Nelly. Great to have you with us on the show today, Nelly. You've been doing a lot lately between dancing and your newest country-influenced album, Heartland. What has inspired you to move out of your comfort zone, especially in the last couple of years?
Well, I don't know. I mean, my whole career probably been out of my comfort zone, so to speak. you know, I mean, I think it's just, doing different things, trying to evolve in some type of way. Kind of call it like that COVID fever a little bit. You know what I mean? You get clamped up for so long. And I think Dancing with the Stars was something that I basically got, my big mouth probably got me into. Talking just different things that I could do, and having that Scorpio ego that we feel we can do everything. And this came along and this came up, and then it came up at a time where everything was kind of down a little bit as far as being able to do certain things. And I don't think I would have been able to do it if it had not been for COVID. I don't think I would have been able to do it because it is very time consuming, but I did have so much fun. It was real dope.
I think I heard you say Scorpio ego. I'm a Scorpio as well, so maybe I'll have to pay attention to whether that's a thing for me as well. But Nelly, Dancing with the Stars is the dream of, many artists who have never danced before. Was it everything that you had hoped it was? Was it a great workout? I imagine that's one of the best parts as well. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it definitely was a good workout. I mean, I did wind up like 10 pounds doing it. The cardio was amazing. I didn't think of that going into it, but it was very hard. I mean, I had never done choreograph anything before. I don't dance. I groove. I got a little, a little move I hit now and then when I'm on stage. It's totally, because you're practicing, you're really working. And I probably had the least experience out of everybody. Well, probably not Oakley and at the beginning, but but as it went on, it got very, very taxing. But I needed all of my hours to rehearse. I tell you that, definitely.
You definitely give it your all in every performance, as we can see in just your facial expressions in that video. But Nelly, I understand you donated all of your custom shoes from the show to the Teen Project Against Human Trafficking. Why was it important for you to support that cause?
Well, it was a cause that I got introduced to earlier the year before everything broke out as far as the COVID restrictions and everything like that. And once I saw what they were doing and everything, you just want to help. I've been in philanthropy since the beginning of my career. It's something that, I feel it's more of an obligation to do when you have any type of success, to always reach and give back and always try to make others who can't help themselves, try to help as much as possible. And this was a project that I got turned on to, again, like I said, earlier this year when I was brought in to help raise money for it. And it's something I wanted to continue to do once I figured out, once I found out exactly its purpose and its outreach and things that it was doing. So I thought it was pretty dope.
Nelly, going back to your music, you released Lil Bit a few months ago with Florida Georgia Line. I know you've collaborated with them before. I've been listening to it. It's like flavors of OG Nelly, but also with a little bit of country flavor, so that's pretty amazing. But when you think about collaborations for Heartland, for example, what are the sounds and the types of artists that you like to partner with, especially those that you maybe haven't partnered with before?
Right. Well, the whole thing behind Heartland is, like you said, it's a country-influenced album. It's not a country album. I don't call it a country album. I have so much respect for country musicians, the art form that is country, and things to that nature. So, I don't feel I live the exact country life to be doing the country album, but I can show my appreciation for country music and show how it influences me and show the respect that I have for the life that is country music. And that's kind of this vibe of the whole EP. So its influence is still a Nelly album, but the influences of country music is definitely there. And like you said, with the collaborations of FGL and probably a couple of more other people, we still haven't finished it yet, but It's a dope project. The energy's great. So many people are excited about it, in country, out of country, around the world. Shout out to Nashville too, because every time I go down there, man, it's such a warm, welcoming feeling. Just working with artists and the energy of people wanting to work with you on this project. So it's been good.
Nelly, you're also performing on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Given what this year has been, it feels like New Year's Eve celebrations are going to be very different than they have been in past years. What is the mindset you're going into this performance with? Is it going to be different from other performances you've had in the past because of what 2020 has been?
I think the thing about going into any new year, I think what everybody tries to do is you try to go into it with negative feelings, not negative feelings. You try to go into it with positive feelings, positive energy, positive emotions and things like that. So I think it's definitely going to be different. I mean, it's not going to be like probably past people wherever you got a chance to celebrate it, whether it was here and there. Last year, I think we did Dubai, and several years we've done Vegas, several years we've done New York. I've had a chance to do Dick Clark's before. So it's just one of those situations to where, it's going to have to be in your mindset this time. I think we're all going to have to clear our minds going into the next year and exude all the positive energy that we can and help make 2021, a lot better than 2020. I feel like a lot of us have nowhere to go but up.
That's so true. Yes, that's the mindset I'm going towards. Couldn't be worse than 2020. Nelly, great message all around. Thank you again for your time. Good luck with everything. That's recording artist Nelly. Thanks again.